Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a massive clean with me in my closet. This is our master closet. We have two master closets in our bedroom. There's one for me and one for Justin, and this is the bigger one, and you can see we just kind of threw things in it as storage. There is some lighting equipment, there's blankets that we've used on the bed in the past, my clothes, shoes on the floor, boxes that still have not been unpacked. So it was just time to really get in here and do a deep cleaning in it. So I hope that you guys will stick around because there are some satisfying before and after pictures of this closet. It's amazing what I did in this closet, and I did it all on a budget. Everything that I bought here was from Walmart, and I used cube storages and also a shoe rack, which we'll talk about later in the video, but everything was from Walmart, and I think I spent maybe $40 on everything in the closet, so I thought that was a good deal. So stick around and see how it all comes together.
Keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah.
As you can see here, I am just cleaning out everything, every decluttering, cleaning out video, book, anything like that will tell you. You have to get everything out of the closet before you can really do a nice clean, declutter, all the things. So I'm just getting everything out of here, and that shelf right there, I'm just gonna tell you, it has been such a catch-all, and I just throw clothes up there that I don't know where they go, or I don't really have a place for them to go to, so I have just been throwing them up there.
Keep thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all. How could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted.
Y'all, I cannot believe that all of this stuff came out of that closet. Look at that. And I thought I did not have a big wardrobe, but my goodness. All of these clothes. I'm going to have to go through a lot of these and probably get rid of a ton because I honestly don't wear them. I know that like this dress, this skirt right here, I have not worn in probably a year. So that'll probably go, and all of that stuff. And then all of this. Like this room was clean.
Wizard of Oz can undo what I've done. Completely out of luck this time. I'm stuck in reverse. I gotta get away now, but I can't seem to take the lead. Oh baby, how could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. Still, I find myself hoping that you'll find your way back.
So now I'm just going through and dry dusting everything. I'm using a duster that I got off the Grove Collaborative site. It's just one of the big fluffy dusters that I did not spray anything on it. I just wanted to get all of the dust off the top and I wanted to get it off the shelf on the bottom there too. I just wanted to be sure to get all of that stuff off before I went through with like a cleaner and cleaned it, because I feel like dry dusting it gets a lot of that stuff off of it first without you having to really get all those dust particles wet, and then it just feels like a mess. But you can see here, that's everything that I got off of it. The duster that I used was a brand new duster. It was sparkling white, and all of that came off of these shelves. And it's just crazy to me how, even though you don't touch the shelves, because you could see my clothes were all over top of it, so you couldn't even get to the shelf, but it still had so much dog hair and dust and everything else that I just need to make sure that I put that on my cleaning list from here on out. So here I'm just going through with the vacuum. Again, I started from the top like you always do when you're working with dust, because it just falls straight to the bottom. So the last thing that I wanted to do as far as cleaning out my closet was to give it a very, very good vacuum. There was a lot of dust. There was other things on the floor that just needed a good vacuuming. Next, I decided to do the traditional decluttering, where I touched every piece of clothing that I had and really thought about whether or not it was something that I wanted to keep in my closet. I started with the pants and the jeans first, because that was the items that I had the least amount of, and I wanted to get those off of the bed first. So I went through those, and now you can see that I'm going through all of those clothes that I had stuffed up in the top in these Dollar Tree cube storage bins. I found that I started using these probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, and they worked out pretty well. The problem is they're always on the top of the closet where I can't really reach that well, so I have to pull them down. And you can see in the corner there, they have stretched out really, really bad because I keep pulling them down when I need them. So that's why I went to Walmart and got a higher, sturdier type of cube. Not only did I want something a little bit cuter than just those beige tan tones that Dollar Tree carries, but it's also going to give it a little bit more stability, so that when I do pull down my clothes bin, it doesn't stretch it out and it doesn't make it to where it's lost its shape as easily, because those lose its shape probably right away. I would say within a week it's lost its shape. So those are really great when you are not going to be pulling them so much, when you can really get around to the sides of it and pull it out. But for my use and my needs, it wasn't cutting it. So I am now just going through all of my shirts and things, and I'm honestly surprised about how many clothes I actually got rid of. I had several maternity shirts that I kept saying, oh, well, these are cute shirts and they'll probably fit just fine when I don't have a belly anymore. And that's not the case. Maternity shirts are made for maternity, not for when you are not pregnant anymore. So I wound up finally getting rid of those. And I got rid of some other things that I had just been keeping in my closet for the one day. I might need this one day. I don't know. So I did get rid of those. I got rid of, I believe it was a full trash bag full of clothes. And I was very surprised by that. But if there's any advice that I can give you when going through your closet, it truly is to take everything out and touch every single piece, so that when you are deciding whether or not you want to keep it, you can really see every article of clothing that you have and determine what is best to put back in the closet. So I highly, highly, highly recommend you do that. So the last thing I wanted to talk about with this video is how I decided to organize my closet, specifically the hanging clothes. So I split them into my casual clothes, my work clothes, and then pants at the bottom. And if you'll notice when you look at the closet, it is not color coded. I know that you guys have seen it. The home edit and the rainbow organizing, and everything is color coded and it looks fabulous. And that is great for those of you who can do that. Me, I am a macro organizer. I like for things to be out of sight, so not cluttered around, and I don't like piles of things around. But when I go to put it away, it has to be super easy for me to put it away, or it's not going to happen. You guys have seen what happens when I neglect my bedroom. If you saw my master bedroom clean with me, you know how bad it can get. So I decided to just make it as easy as possible and just organize it by sleeve length and work clothes versus casual clothes. This shoe rack is a really nice shoe rack. I got it from Walmart if you put it together gently. I have found that when I was putting this together, I cracked a lot of the pieces. It's all plastic. It was like $20 from Walmart. So I wasn't expecting a ton of quality, if you will, from it, knowing how much regular shoe racks can cost you. But I knew that I just needed a way to get these shoes off the floor and out of the way so that I could really organize them and know what shoes I have without them just cluttering up the floor. So if you're in a pinch and you just need something like I needed just to get get your shoes up off the floor, that shoe rack is decent. It's okay. You just have to be very careful when you put it together. Like I said, I cracked a few of the connector pieces, and actually they give you a couple of extras, I guess because they know that their quality is not the best. So they did give me a couple of those extras, so I was able to still put it together. But you just have to be careful with those things that are just plastic, that they'll crack really easily. So the last thing I'm doing here is just putting labels on the boxes, because with them being up so high, I can't see them. And so I will come back through later with one of my chalkboard pens and actually label it. I just didn't have time to do it that day. But here is the shelf, and here's the decorations that I have on it. So I'm very excited about this whole closet. You can see here are some before pictures. As you saw in the beginning of the video, it was a complete disaster. So I love seeing the before and afters putting side by side. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video and that you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. I do videos like this every week, decluttering. I do cleaning videos, homemaking videos, all the things. I am so happy that you stopped by, and I will leave some more cleaning motivation on the screen at the end of this video. So I hope that you will click through and watch some more of my videos if you would like some of that cleaning motivation to get some things done today. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth.